things short before we get on camera.
Yeah,
You know?
that's okay.
In your new movie, L.A. Bounty.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I not only starred it, I also produced it, and it's my story.
Ah, okay.
Huh?
Is it a true story or just something you wrote?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just came up with the story, and then I hired a writer. I didn't write the script, but it's my story.
All right. Okay. I'm so glad I don't have to do this.
Is the light supposed to be on? There's no power? Okay. All right.
Okay.
Makes it simple. Okay.
We've caught up with Sybil Danning, and you're starring in a new movie, L.A. Bounty, and you also produced it. Is that right?
Exactly. L.A. Bounty, it was my story. I went out and had a writer write it. I didn't write it.
Now, when you say your story, a true story or just something you wrote?
No, just a story that I came up with. I've done so many roles that are, in outer space and science fiction. I wanted her to be down-to-earth, bounty hunter in the streets of L.A., and I went out and hired a writer that wrote it, and then I went out and got the money and produced it, and all the way through all the producing down to the marketing now, I've earned my producing credit, so to say, yeah.
Now, when you started out, didn't you start out with Richard Burton and Bluebeard?
That was actually my first picture, and then I went on to picture 3 and 4 Musketeers and things like that, yeah.
Oh, okay. I do remember that now.
Yeah.
You were in Three Musketeers, correct?
Exactly.
So for someone that has never seen you before, and for the first time, they pick up this video and they want to get it, what would you say to them? How would you describe it?
Well, the story was kind of tailored a little bit after the man with no name kind of character, Clint Eastwood. I've always been a big fan of his, and I said, there's really not been one woman that has been doing those kind of roles. You have your Bronsons, your Eastwoods, your Mel Gibsons, but you really don't have a woman or female doing those roles. So I said, well, if they're not offered and they're not written, I have to produce it. So when you see this picture, you will see a very contemporary woman. She's a bounty hunter in the streets of L.A. going after this mastermind killer who's played by Wings Hauser, and she sets out to do her job, and like Bronson and Eastwood, she gets a job done.
She gets her man or woman who is ever she's going after.
Exactly.
Well, we want to thank you for this time, and do you have anything you want to say to the people in New Orleans?
People where?
In New Orleans. That's my accent coming out.
Oh, New Orleans.
New Orleans?
Oh, New Orleans.
Yeah.
Well, I was just on a tour. I'm sorry I did not get to New Orleans. As a matter of fact, I've never been to New Orleans. But go and see the picture. You'll enjoy it. And I think she's going to be your kind of gal there.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing the movie.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sybil.
Nice talking to you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We'll be right back right after this.